This is PlanetMosh.com. I'm here on Crossfaith tour bus with Hiro and Ken from the band. How are we doing?
Woo. Very good.
Very good.
Very good.
Good to hear. First question I do want to ask, because I know that it's been around recently. How's Kazu doing with everything?
He's doing well. He's coming back the tour from our headline tour in Japan in September, and yes, you know, actually, like, he wrote a couple songs for a new album.
Yeah.
Zeno, and yes, he's getting better.
So he's not touring with you at the moment. Or is he touring with you at the moment? Sorry.
This time?
Yeah, this time.
He's touring with us.
Oh, he's touring with you at the moment.
Yeah,
It's good to hear that he's obviously back on the road, because obviously for you guys that must have been something. I mean, I know you documented it all in Metal Hammer, which was a great read, but I know that it must have been pretty scary for you guys as well, even as friends and as bandmates.
Yes, it's like he's not just band member. For me, like, you know, we go way back since like when I was 8 or 9 years old, so like more like family.
Yeah, completely.
Yes, but so like first time I heard from him about like he had hemorrhage.
Yeah.
Like I couldn't say anything. Like.
Yeah, exactly. Mouth open.
Yeah.
But it's good. Obviously, it's great to hear that he's obviously on the mend and that he's able to tour. How is the tour going for you guys at the moment?
It's been great. Yeah. Like Skindred is one of my favorite guys in the world. So they're the nicest guy, and their live show is super duper exciting. Yeah. And their musical style is very futuristic, I think, like very new. Like the original. Yeah. So like touring with them is always like got me more excitement.
Yeah, because you guys seem to have a really good relationship with the UK. Because I remember a few years ago when you played Warped and you played the smaller stage, and I heard that
Kevin said
stage, and apparently the security had to stop everybody coming in because everybody was. Why do you think you've got such a good relationship with the United Kingdom?
Cause I'm love you guys. First we love you guys. Yeah.
Is it literally? No more needs to be said. And you also have a real speciality for a really intense live show. Like you were often cited as one of the best live bands in the world at the moment. Is there any like secret as to how you actually obtain that?
Secret. Do you have any secret? I think we don't have any secrets.
Okay.
So that's the secret.
The secret is you don't have any secrets. You just go for it. Yeah. That makes sense. I've also isn't it right as well that next year it'll be 10 years for you guys? Because in film in 2006, that was in a nutshell. How can you, like, when you look back over the last 10 years, what's your own view on it? Because you know it must be quite like standing back going, God, did we do all of that sort of idea? Like
when we started this band, like how do I say? Yeah, cause right there.
True.
And 10 years.
You mean 10 years later?
Well, yeah, 10 years later. Because when you look, because you started in 2006. So when you look back on yourself and how far you've come, I mean, that must be pretty special.
Yeah. But yeah, like he was saying, like our dream was like playing at the main stage of Download as a headliner. But now like we want to have a like 1 month show, our 1 month show, like to like 20,000 people.
Oh, okay, I'm with
outside.
So for example, the O2 Arena in London is about 20,000 capacity. So you'd love to do your own show.
Yeah,
but
that sort of
it's
vibe. More like just like it's outside and like we make stage.
Yeah, completely. Yeah. And I'm with you. So an open air show for about 20,000 people.
Yeah. Like on festival.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Crossfest.
Yeah, like that.
We'll go with Crossfaith. Yeah. Now, when you started the band, I read when you started the band, you started it fueled by the hate for Japan's pop scene. essentially. Have you found that with guys like yourselves, with Deer and Grey, with Cold Rain, to an extent with Babymetal, and with ex-Japan, who are obviously coming back, have you seen a culture change and a culture impact of metal in Japan since you've started this band? Or is it still really geared towards the pop and idol movements?
It have been changed, but
in like major music scene, but in metal scene like we are in Japan, it's
not proper metal scene. Like our music scene is more like
extreme music,
like more wider. How do I say? Like in Japan, like we have the word called loud rock.
Right.
Loud rock.
Okay, right.
You know what I mean? Like Skin Dread.
Yeah.
Loud rock.
Yeah. I get where you're
loud
coming
rock,
from.
metal music, and like Linkin Park, loud rock.
Yeah.
So like the scene we are in, it's a loud music scene. So that's getting better and bigger.
Yeah.
And Cold Rain, and they are loud rock.
Right, okay. Because the other thing as well is that I've got a friend, alright Matt, I'm going to mention you here, who gave me a load of stuff by ex-Japan, by Versailles, by Sex Machine Guns, by Hybrid Spread Beaver when I was younger. So I've grown up quite a bit with J-metal. And seeing the fact that ex-Japan are kind of now playing Wembley Arena, whereas a few years ago they wouldn't have done, do you feel kind of in a way proud that maybe your own impact as a band on the UK has enabled ex-Japan to be more noticed in a way? Do you feel like you've been a bit of a torchbearer for Japanese metal?
What do you mean, sorry?
Like a torchbearer, so you've led the way in the wider world for Japanese metal, because you've always been a bit of a secluded country is not the right word, but people obviously hear about your scene, but it's always a bit kind of like underground sort of thing. Do you feel like you've really brought Japanese metal out into the open, into the wider world sort of thing, and you've helped other bands who were there in the back days to get back into with your thing? Yeah, do you feel like you've managed to bring them up a bit again? And you've come
hopefully.
Hopefully, that makes sense. Because the other thing as well was that a number of years ago, Michael Jackson was criticised for using Japan as a dress rehearsal tour for like some of the bigger places. So he would come to Japan to finalise everything, as if you were a country that were there for that thing. I mean, do you feel now that more bands are coming to Japan, as opposed to saying, well, we'll use it because we can iron out all the little bits before we go on to the more well-known places, and they're now going, let's go to Japan because Japan's awesome. Is that something that you're seeing more in the years as well? That like more bands are coming to Japan because they want to, because the Japanese fans are so up for it.
Yeah. That's true, I think. But like in Japan, for the foreigner bands in Japanese music industry is kind of hard to break out.
Yeah.
Because like everything is expensive, and like the kids are same in here, and in Japan is like the same. I mean like the level. Kids having a lot of money, and all they can do is buying a ticket and go to the show and just buy one t-shirt, and I think that's a very important thing.
Yeah.
So
completely.
but like if foreign bands come to Japan, the tickets is gonna be like 3 times expensive than like proper Japanese band.
Yeah.
So
okay, and on a personal note, just because I have to ask this, what is your view on Babymetal? Because they've obviously exploded over here, and I just want to know from your point of view, what do you actually think of them?
Babymetal?
Yeah. And be as honest as you want. I don't care.
I love to say to them, you guys are not baby no more. Like they're already like 16 or 17, so like they cannot call themselves baby. So lady metal.
It's lady metal.
Yeah, lady metal.
But yes, like they're in a band, but actual bands playing behind them. But yes, like I didn't dislike them. I don't dislike them.
You don't dislike them. You just maybe just don't love them as much as maybe some of the UK do, because for whatever reason they've kind of just everyone's gone, ooh, this is interesting. I like this.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I will get on to Xeno, because obviously it is the album that you're promoting at the minute. are there any differences between this and Apocalypse in terms of writing, in terms of style, that sort of thing from your end? Are there any differences in how you approach the album?
This time we track in opposite. We start tracking from guitar this time.
Okay, yeah.
Like usually we start tracking from drums, but this time we start tracking from like first three. Our drummer Tatsu play on the re-drum.
Yeah.
It's like there's a MIDI out, so we play on his drum. Then real drum tracking is last, so we can change accent every day, like arrange. So this time we really satisfied.
Yeah, and are you happy with both of the collaborations as well? I mean, obviously, for me personally, I mean, Wildfire is an absolute rager. I love that song to pieces. Mm-hmm. I'm going to be beside myself tonight when you play it. If you do play it, we don't know.
You should cross off.
But did both of the collaborations go well with Benji and with Beartooth as well?
Yeah. Sorry?
Just wondered how the collaborations went.
Wildfire, is written by Teru, our DJ, and he's supposed to Benji do the guest vocal on the track. So, the song was written for the Benji.
Oh, so it was written with Benji in mind.
And me. So
okay.
It took a long time to writing the music. But after we finished the music, writing lyrics was easy because the song is the only track about party.
Yeah.
So yes, it was fun, and me and Benji was on the Skype.
Yeah.
And he was sitting in front of the mic, and he was saying
he was in 4 a.m. right?
Yes.
4 a.m.
Yeah, in States. Yeah.
We're in the States, and he's in the
England.
Wales.
Wales.
And it was a funny moment. And Bertus Caleb, I knew him as a singer and a producer.
Yeah.
And he was in the band called Attack.
Yeah.
And I love his voice and I love his scream. So, and I am the big fan of Beartooth. So that's the reason why we asked him to sing on the Ghost in the Mirror.
Yeah.
And he was saying yeah, sure, I'd love to do it, but I don't have a time. And because we asked him, the day was day before he have to leave for Walk Door.
Yeah.
So but he has own studio, and so can send me the rigs ASAP.
And you produced it with Josh Wilbur, if I've got that right, who's done a lot of stuff with Lamb of God, with Trivium, with Events. Really big names. What was he like? How was he to work with as a producer? What was he like to work with?
He was very nice. He's the best producer we've ever worked. And yes, he's just how do I explain? He's like kid.
Oh right, yeah. He gets really excited about it.
Excited about it. And but he doesn't drink and he doesn't smoke. He doesn't take any drugs. He's very natural born.
Straight edge.
Straight edge. He's natural born music creator.
Yeah, cool. Yeah. Final thing, just before we go, what are the plans after this? What have you got coming up in the new year? If you can tell us.
We are going to make a new song.
Okay.
And yes, after this we are going back to Japan, and we have a couple of shows and festivals.
Are you coming back here for festivals, or can't you say?
We are going back here for our headlining tour next year.
Oh, you've got a headlining tour next year?
Yes.
Awesome. I will make sure I catch that.
Big news, right?
Yeah, I'll definitely catch that. Guys, thank you very much. Absolute pleasure.
Thank you.
Cheers.